In this video, I'm going to show you everything you need to get started using the Polygon MATIC network, including how to set it up with the Ledger Nano hardware wallet, as well as some useful Dapps that you can utilize, so you can go from a beginner all the way to an expert just by watching this full video here. Someone requested this in my comments on one of my videos and I can't find it, might have been deleted. So shout out to all of you watching and leaving comments. It really means a lot to me. Now, to give you a better outline on what to expect with this video, here's what we'll be covering. To start, I'm going to talk briefly about what Polygon is, then go over how you can start with a free over $30 reward and the exact steps that you need to take, and you can use this to follow along with me in the video. After that, we're going to take a look at how to set up a MetaMask wallet, connect it to your Ledger Nano if you have one, then check out some major DeFi apps on the network. Once we cover those chapters of the video, you'll have a full understanding of how to use the Polygon ecosystem and how you can make money using DeFi. Drop a like and subscribe if you want to see more of this, and let's get into it. So what even is Polygon? Simply put, it's a geometrical closed shape with straight sides. That's it for this video. Don't forget to smash the like button. Peace. I'm just kidding. The Polygon Proof of Stake Network, also known as MATIC, is a layer 2 sidechain built on top of the Ethereum network and leverages its security. It's able to support smart contracts just like Ethereum, but these transactions are usually extremely cheap, like a fraction of a penny, except when a sunflower farming game clogged up the blockchain, causing prices to significantly rise. Man, that was a crazy sentence. What a world we live in. Anyway, the main reason you want to use Polygon is to avoid paying those crazy gas fees you see on Ethereum. Like to buy an NFT on OpenSea, that could cost you up to $200 just in gas fees, not even considering the price of the NFT. While on Polygon, that same transaction would only cost you a few cents tops. So now that you know what Polygon is and why you want to use it, let's talk about how to get started with some free crypto so that you can follow along with me. We're going to take advantage of Coinbase Learn for this. I go in depth on this in my Coinbase Pro guide, links up here and down below, but I'll cover it real quick. So first, you'll need to sign up using a referral link. You can use mine down below, or you can use a friend or family member's. This will get you $10 of free Bitcoin. All you need to do is buy or sell $100 worth of crypto, which needs to happen on Coinbase.com, not Coinbase Pro. Once you're in and have verified your account, we can get you the rest of the $30 of free crypto. So hit the hamburger menu on the top left and then hit the menu icon that says Learn and Earn. You can then scroll through and take all of these and get the rest of your $30 of free crypto. So all you need to do is watch the video and answer some questions, and boom, you get the free crypto straight to your account. If you want to use this to follow along with me in the video, I recommend that you transfer all of that over from Coinbase.com to Coinbase Pro for free, and then you sell it for USD and then buy MATIC. Just like how I showed in that Coinbase Pro guide, but with MATIC instead of Bitcoin. You could do this in Coinbase.com, but you're gonna pay a lot more in fees, so that's why I recommend doing it in Coinbase Pro. So now that you got started with your free crypto, let's go over how to set up everything you need to use the Polygon network. So first, you'll need a software wallet in order to interact with Dapps on Polygon. We're going to use probably the most well-known, which is MetaMask. I'll put the download link below, which takes you straight there. And be very, very careful of fake websites for this and everything you do with crypto pretty much. All right, so first things first, I got my laptop here. Let's go ahead and download MetaMask, the extension, which we can put into any of our browsers. If you follow my link, it'll take you straight to the MetaMask website right here. You just click download at the top, and then it'll take you to this, where you can say install MetaMask for Chrome. Then it's gonna take you to the Chrome Web Store, and then you just hit add to Chrome. So yes, add extension, give it a sec. It's gonna download it and then install it. And real quick, now if you wanna pin this, what you can do is hit this puzzle icon, it's the extensions icon, and you just hit the pin right next to it. That'll put it right at the top where you can then click on it to access your wallet at any time. So we went ahead and clicked on it, then you just click get started. You can either set up a new one or recover from an existing seed phrase. Don't use your Ledger seed phrase with this, by the way. We'll do that later. So I'm just gonna go ahead and create a new wallet. Okay, agree, new password, click create, wait for it. Okay, secure your wallet. It's gonna show you a quick video. Yeah, we got it. So then you click here to reveal your secret words, and that's your seed phrase. And then you just copy that. I would recommend writing it down. So I'm just gonna hit remind me later to go through this, but I recommend that you go through the flow and validate the seed words that you have. So I'm just gonna hit remind me later. All right, so now that we have MetaMask and the ledger set up, it's time to connect the two. So what you wanna do is click this icon here, then go to settings, and we're gonna go to advanced settings, and then scroll all the way to the bottom. And then you'll see this preferred ledger connection type right here. So what you want to do is just select Web HID. You can also use Ledger Live, but it is recommended to use Web HID. It's just a more simple connection and it's way more secure. So now that that's selected, let's go back up and hit this X. So now you're back into MetaMask. So let's go ahead and hit connect hardware wallet. Hit your ledger and then click continue. And then you'll see this right here. Just select this Nano X, the one that is paired. Make sure that it's unlocked, by the way, and hit connect. And so give it a sec, add as many as you want. But you see I already have one account here that's already preloaded. So let's go ahead and hit unlock. And boom, there you go. Since it's already connected and unlocked with the device, you're in. So this is your account. This is the exact same thing that you will see on your Ledger Live. So now that we have MetaMask set up, we need to configure it to use the Polygon network. Now, don't worry, it sounds complicated, but it's only a couple of clicks if you do it the way that I show you. I've seen a lot of other guides out there telling you to manually type it in. This could result in losing your crypto, and you should really only need to do this as a last resort. So stick to the automatic way that I'm about to show you. So here's the official documentation that shows you how to connect to the Polygon network automatically and manually below that. Also, connecting to pretty much any Polygon dApp will set this up automatically for you, so you could even skip this. Again, you should only need to manually enter if you run into issues, but these are very unlikely. All right, so here we are in the documentation. If you just wanna set this up ahead of time before you hit any dApps, that's cool. Go to this navigate to polygonscan.com. So it says scroll down to the bottom of the page and click on add Polygon network. So, okay, we're in Polygon Scan, so we'll scroll down to the bottom of the page and hit add Polygon network. So tap that. It's gonna ask you to approve it, so go ahead and approve. And then go ahead and switch network. And now if we go back into our Polygon, it's connected to the network and you can go ahead and use dApps with it. We now have a wallet that is set up and connected to the Polygon network. Next, we need to get assets onto the wallet so that we can actually use them on the network. Now, I gotta say, this is usually by far the most complicated and costly part, but the way I'll show you is relatively simple and free. So there's two main ways to do it. First is through a centralized exchange that supports the Polygon network like Crypto.com or KuCoin. Links down below if you want to check them out. Crypto.com will give you $20 of free crypto, and KuCoin will give you 20% reduced trading fees. And as I'm sitting here editing this video here with Zoe, I actually received notification that Binance actually supports the Polygon network now. So you no longer have to go through different exchanges or the DEX. You can use them to both fiat on-ramp as well as exchange for MATIC and withdraw directly on the network. So that is now my recommended way to purchase Polygon and get it on the network. It's not running quite yet today, so I can't actually show you, but I will be doing a Binance tutorial later on that will show you how to do it. And the second way is through the decentralized Polygon Ethereum bridge. Now wait, hold up, Adam. Why can't I just send it straight to my wallet from like Coinbase or Gemini? The reason we can't just send it from any exchange is because most of them only support the ERC20 version of Polygon on the Ethereum network and not the native token on the actual Polygon network. It's like if you tried to swipe a MasterCard at a store that only takes Visa. They don't support the MasterCard network, so it wouldn't go through and you won't be able to buy anything. Except in crypto, they'll still take your money even if the transaction is not on the right network, so just be careful. If you don't want to get hosed with fees, I recommend using one of those centralized exchanges, but if you don't have access or don't want to use one, then you'll have to use the Polygon bridge. So here's how to do it both ways. All right, so first things first, we need to get it onto crypto.com. So let's hit accounts, then hit crypto wallet, and then you'll see my Polygon here. If not, you can search for it. So just hit Polygon and then transfer and then deposit. So then you just take this address, you hit this copy button on the right side. So make sure that it's ERC20 since we already have it in Coinbase or Gemini. I actually recommend using Gemini because you get 10 free transfers per month. But go ahead and copy this address and make sure it's ERC20. because this is for getting it into crypto.com. All right, so copy this address, and then let's head over into Coinbase. I actually would recommend using Gemini, but I talked about Coinbase earlier since they give you a lot more free crypto. So head back out from Learn, go into Assets, and then find your Polygon that you purchased. And you can also do this, it's basically the same from Coinbase Pro, but I'll just show you in coinbase.com here. All right, so you hit this wallet here, then you hit this send button in the top right, then you just hit max. All right, so I just bought some more so I can show you guys. You can hit this max button or just type in however much you want to send. So in this case, you need to leave a little bit of Polygon left behind to pay for network fees. So I'm just gonna go ahead and send 15. Click continue. Then you paste in that address that you just got. Then you click paste from clipboard, or you can just paste it like this. I prefer to do it that way. Preview send. All right, so sending that, and just make sure that your to address matches the one that you see on crypto.com. So you just like do one of these and switch back and forth. But then when you're ready, just go ahead and click send now. Then you wait a little bit and it should show up in your crypto.com account. So now that it's in your crypto.com account, so what you can do is just, if it's not showing up, just swipe to refresh it. Then you can hit transfer and then withdraw this time. And we're gonna do external wallet. Now you'll see that I already have my Ledger account set up. So I would go ahead and do this ahead of time, make sure it's whitelisted, and then send a very small amount first just to test it out. Don't send all of it at once. So once you got it and it's working, so go ahead and hit this plus button, then you can say wallet address. Well, and make sure that you choose Polygon. You won't necessarily lose your funds, but it's gonna go to the wrong network. So make sure that you select Polygon, and then your Polygon address is going to be that Ethereum address that you can see from MetaMask. So what we can do is if we head into MetaMask, you can see here, if I just click this copy to clipboard, that's your address. You know, maybe send a text to yourself or send an email to yourself or put it in a note. That way you can just straight up copy and paste it straight from here onto your phone. So go ahead and paste that in. So there we go. Make sure that the two match, and then you can give your wallet a name. So then you can just type in a name like Ledger or whatever you want to call it. Click continue. Then you just go through some 2FA, and there you go. Now you have your whitelisted address in there. Then again, send a test amount, a small test amount first, make sure it works, and then you can send the full thing after. So if you want to test it out, just go to withdraw MATIC. Let's do 10, and then click withdraw. There you go. All right, so make sure that your address is correct. And again, just do it with a small amount first, maybe like $5 to $10 or just the minimum that they let you. You'll see the fee is 0.08 MATIC. Pretty cheap compared to withdrawing on something like Ethereum. If that looks right, go ahead and confirm it. And if that goes through to your Ledger, go ahead and send the full amount. All right, so that's how it works with using a centralized exchange like crypto.com. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Polygon bridge. So this is for if you have Polygon, the ERC20 token on the Ethereum network and want to get it into the Polygon network. And you can do this with any other asset, but I'm gonna go ahead and show you how to do it with Ethereum. So again, go to the website that I have linked. That is going to be the bridge, and you'll need to connect your wallet. So we'll click connect MetaMask, since that's obviously what we're using. And go ahead and add your Ledger account. So do that and then click next and then connect. So now you might see a message like this. So go ahead and open MetaMask in full screen. Just click that link. Then it's gonna pop up here. Go ahead and click sign. And then you'll need to do that on your Ledger device. So I'm gonna hit the right button a couple times. That was 3 times. And then you hit sign message, double click on that. So that's how you sign with the Ledger. If you didn't connect it with the Ledger, it's not gonna ask you to do that. If we go back to the web wallet, you can close out of this MetaMask. You can go check out the Polygon bridge. So you can see here, you can bridge any asset. I'll just show you with Ethereum. I have a ton of other tokens apparently. Oh yeah, those are real spam tokens. Oh yeah, a quick thing. If you see a bunch of coins that you don't recognize, those are spam coins. Don't ever touch those. Don't do anything with them. Don't add them to your network. Those are, it's hard to explain, but basically they're trying to scam you. So don't click on any of those. So you can select any tokens that you have on there, called it, so we'll do Ethereum, and then you can type in like 0.01, and then you can hit transfer. And again, you can do this with the actual Polygon token if you have it on ERC, and you can do this with any other asset that you want to bridge from Ethereum onto Polygon. So then you just go ahead and hit transfer. You'll see here that moving funds from Ethereum to Polygon takes 7 to 8 minutes. So yeah, okay. click continue. Then you deposit process for Ether consists of a single transaction, which is pretty nice. Then you just click continue here. Once you see the deposit, it's about $65, it looks like, which is expensive, especially considering you can do it for free if you use the method that I showed you earlier with the centralized exchange. Then you just click continue. Then you'll have to switch back to your MetaMask, to the Ethereum network on MetaMask to open that up and go to Ethereum. All right, then you can look at the transaction on here and then click confirm. Now I'm not gonna do this because I don't need to transfer anything over. This is how you use the decentralized Ethereum to Polygon bridge. And it works the exact same way if you want to get it out this way as well. Although I would recommend just doing the reverse of what I showed you to get things out. All right, now that we have our wallet set up and funded on the Polygon network, we can finally get into the fun stuff, decentralized apps, also known as Dapps. I'm going to run you through some of the best Dapps to check out when you're first starting out on the network. So first up is SushiSwap. So let's go ahead and connect a wallet. We'll just use MetaMask. Go ahead and do that. Then it'll pop up over here. Then you just go ahead and connect your Ledger account and then connect. Great, now we're connected. So here you can swap between various tokens using this decentralized exchange, also known as a DEX. So, let's say that I bridged that Ethereum over that I was talking about earlier and I wanted to get, Aave on here. You can also click this drop down and see the list of, selections. And then you can also just type in the name of the token that you want here. So if you wanted to swap around, this is what you would use. So let's scroll back up to the top and just go with something like Aave. So just to make sure that you're on the right network, you see here, this is my Ethereum account. Just go ahead and click this right here and then click Polygon. Make sure that it's on the Polygon network. So then you'll see the MetaMask pop up again. It's gonna ask you basically just to switch networks. And this is what I was talking about earlier, how Dapps will just automatically set up the network for you. Switch network, boom, you're in. So now that we're in with my MATIC account, you can see that we can swap from MATIC to Sushi. So, if I went and clicked, I don't know, one MATIC, you'll see the conversion. Then you can just hit swap if you like the conversion. And then you would just hit confirm swap if everything looks good. And you'll see that the transaction prices are very cheap. That is a big benefit of Polygon. Then you'll see the MetaMask icon pop up. So sometimes you'll need to edit this value. So if you want your transaction to go through, you can hit edit. Then you scroll down, make sure that your ledger is connected, and then you just hit confirm, and that will swap into your desired token. So then if you want to make sure that your token is added, you can go back into the Polygon bridge that I showed you earlier, and then just hit assets on Polygon. So then if we hit that, you'll see a list of all the tokens that you have on here. So then what you can do is you can scroll down to the one that you want. So, if we bought sushi, you can generally just type in sushi, search for that. There's your sushi token. So if I had some, it would show as a balance. But then what you can go ahead and do is hit this MetaMask icon. So you tap that, and what it's going to do is add the sushi token to your MetaMask so that when you tap that icon, it'll show a drop down. So you'll see this drop down here. If you hit assets, you'll see that the sushi token was added next to my MATIC. And so you can do this with any token that you can find on here. Some of them are, might be the newer ones you might not be able to find on here, but generally there's going to be some sort of button that lets you just add it directly to MetaMask. You can also import it manually, but I don't suggest it unless you absolutely have to. All right, so now that you've swapped your first token and you got a couple that you can play around with, let's go see how to earn interest on those. So let's go into Aave, and again, links will be up here and down below. So now that we're in, here's Aave. Let's go ahead and make sure that we are on the Polygon network. So go ahead and click Aave Polygon. It's gonna take you over there. And so as you can see here, what you can earn in this deposit APY column is how much you're gonna be earning when you deposit it, just like you would with something like Celsius or BlockFi, except this is purely decentralized. This is not through any company. So again, we can connect a wallet up here. And so you can actually connect it straight from your Ledger account. But I always just like doing it through the MetaMask web browser. Not every dApp is able to connect straight to Ledger. These are just some of the main ones. So now that we're in and we're connected, so you see if we go into MATIC, we'll hit that. Then you can hit deposit, type in your MATIC amount, so you can hit max or however much you want to put in. then you click continue, then you hit deposit, adjust the gas fee if you need to, and then click continue. Remember to always leave some of the native token, so in this case Polygon, leave some of that to pay for transaction fees. So yeah, you can go ahead and click confirm, and then you'll be earning whatever rate that it tells you that you're earning. All right, so lending is cool, but let's try liquidity mining. Now, I won't get into what exactly this is. Whiteboard Crypto has a really good video on how to do this, but let's go to Curve Finance. So again, here you can see that you can connect straight with MetaMask or Ledger. So we're just gonna go ahead and connect with MetaMask, as I said before, because not every dApp is able to be connected straight to the Ledger. So let's go in here, click next, connect the accounts, perfect. And make sure it says Curve Polygon up here and not just Curve. And if you do need to switch, you could just go up to network. So you can just go up here and select Polygon, and that'll take you straight to the correct site. Now that we're in, the main thing that you wanna look at on here is Try Crypto. This just gives you usually the highest rewards and the most flexibility with what you can put in. Feel free to look at the other ones and play around, but usually Try Crypto is the one that you want to go with. So it's right here at the top. You can also sort by reward APY or base APY. And so yeah, you want to go with this Try Crypto 3. You got the base APY plus the rewards APY in Curve. So you're actually making almost 30% APY, which is pretty good. So what you would do is you click here. So this is only for DAI, USDC, USDT, wrapped Bitcoin, and wrapped Ethereum. So then if you need to swap between any of these, you can also do it on Curve. But then what you would want to do is if you want to take advantage of your liquidity pool mining and actually make that, you go into deposit. So then you can type in the amount that you want to put in. So you could even just hit this max button depending on what you want to do. So let's put in 10 USDT. So obviously I don't have that on this account. But then if I hit deposit, it's going to attempt to approve this. So you need to go through a pop-up on MetaMask. So that just approves the smart contract. Then you would go through another to deposit that crypto into Curve. So that is how you can get some liquidity pool action with Polygon. Now finally, this is probably one that most people would be interested in, is if we head over to OpenSea. As most people probably know, OpenSea is the largest NFT exchange. So if you hit this wallet icon up here, you can go to MetaMask. And again, this is why I don't always go with Ledger. It's because, some sites don't have integration straight to the Ledger, so you have to use MetaMask anyway. So go ahead and connect it, and you'll see here, and you'll see my account. All right, so if we hit the search bar, you can type in something like ape. That's a pretty common name for things. Then you can go into chains. Then you can select Polygon for this. Okay, there's this champagne ape, so let's go ahead and click that. It's gonna take me into that NFT. All right, so now you can see we can just buy it now. And so if you hover over this, it says ETH on Polygon. So if you had bridged or sent your Ethereum over to Polygon, you could just buy it with this. So now if we hit buy now, let's just see what this comes up with. Okay, yeah, total is that much. And then you click check and then confirm checkout. So then it's gonna take me over here. Okay, so here's a pop-up. All right, cool. Let's go ahead and sign. And then you'd be able to buy this NFT for very cheap compared to what it would be using just regular Ethereum on its own network. So that's it. You now have a great foundation to go out there and explore the Polygon ecosystem. Let me know if you have any questions or anything else down below. I read every single comment, so even if you just want to say hi, I'm there. If this video helped you out at all, I'd appreciate you leaving a like and, might as well subscribe while you're down there. At the end of the day, with any of my videos, I'm just trying to provide you guys with the knowledge to maximize your finances, whether that's with crypto, credit cards, stocks, or anything else. You guys are really loving these guides, so I'm going to crank out more now that my life is settling down. I'm actually moving to my house that I bought, which is in one of my previous videos. So this will be the last video that I'm doing in this place. Have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take it easy.